Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. You tuned in. You tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. What's the damn deal? What's the damn deal? Huh? Let's go. I'm waiting on my green light. Waiting on my green light, and we're gonna get straight to the show. We're not gonna waste any time. Right? I just want to make sure we good. I'm waiting on my green light, and we're gonna get straight into the show. We're not gonna waste any time. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. I'm waiting on that green light right now. Oh yeah, we good. You're good. We good. You tuned in to the Black People's Podcast with your favorite host, Breadman. What's the damn deal? I want to make sure that you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. Let's go ahead and get this show started. Power to the people. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Let's go.
Can you dig it?
Juice.
Let's get those numbers up. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. What's the goddamn deal? Let's go. Huh? Share. Let's go.
Power to the people. Yeah. Power to the people. Yeah. The power's in the people. Burning and looting, repping good over evil.
Look, the power's in the people. Should've asked for equity, but we rather be equal. Let my people go, Prince of Egypt, this the sequel. Could never give up the precious, watch them burn just like Smeagol, it's the Ock. Giving life like an Ankh. We went from Chaldea, but ended on Plymouth Rock. We went from Black Tulsa to Section 8 out and watch. Judas and the Black Messiah, them crackers, they want me shot. That's the truth too. Black man magic, I might hit they ass with voodoo. Took the Bible but left the land. Desmond Tutu, we only blind black at this point. Go grab your who's who. I rep that north side till I die, and that's a blues clue.
Yeah.
Look, I ain't never want the recognition. All praises due, man. We in full submission. Now that I got your attention, you should know you got that juice too. Non-GMO, please don't let them people fool you.
Let's get those numbers up. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. What's the damn deal? It's going down tonight. It's going down. Huh?
Power to the people. Yeah. Power to the people. Yeah. The power's in the people. Burning
Yeah. Huh? We getting straight into the show tonight. We not wasting no time. We not wasting no time. I got too many bodies sitting on cold ice for y'all. You feel me? You tune in to the Black People's Podcast, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce this show for this evening, right? As I said, we're gonna get straight into it. I got too many bodies on deck. I got too many bodies on deck to be to be bullshitting. Yeah, we live. We live tonight, raw and uncut. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast with Breadman. What's the damn deal? Huh? What's the damn deal? We got a lot to talk about on the Black People's Podcast. You know I didn't come empty-handed. Huh? You know I ain't come empty-handed. So we're gonna start it off light, right? Right? We're gonna start it off light. You feel me? We're gonna talk about Tom Brady and his excellence. Huh? They're calling him Charlemagne calls him the greatest white man of all time. I'll stop short at the greatest winner of all time. I can agree with that. He's the greatest winner of all time. But I'm gonna tell you the truth about Tom Brady. We're gonna talk about it here at the Black People's Podcast. Huh? Yeah. Also, we're gonna be talking about briefly, right? Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse has jumped bail. Kyle Rittenhouse is a fugitive on the run. He's on the run, and nobody wants to talk about it. But we're gonna talk about it here at the Black People's Podcast, because that's what we do. I'm putting out an APB out for Kyle Rittenhouse. Huh? I'm on your ass, boy. I'm on your ass. Right? And then we're gonna get a little bit more sinister as we go. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all a new dance. I like to call it the Trumplican tap dance. Yeah. The Trumplican tap dance. I'm gonna show you what it's all about. Huh? I'm gonna show you what the Trumplican tap dance is all about. Huh? With a perfect example. Her name is Marjorie Green Taylor. Yeah. I'm gonna show y'all how the Trumplican tap dance goes. This ain't gonna be the last time y'all see it. We're gonna talk about Marjorie Green as well. And then this is where I'm about to blow everything open. This is where the shit is gonna hit the fan tonight. You feel me? I went viral off Charleston Green. Yes, I did. I already knew what I was gonna do. This is what I do. King Face Part 2. But I'm going to take it even more sinister. You got people like Charleston White. You got people like Brandace Owens. You got people like King Face, R.I.P. R.I.P. King Face. Huh? And then you got people like Mr. Furtado, leader of the Proud Boys, who's just been arrested. And they're revealing that he's been an FBI informant. So we're going to talk about Cointelpro and how most of these coons, most of these people out here that's putting on the show for y'all, they're FBI agents as well. Carrying on the name, the Operation Cointelpro. Provocateurs. Huh? FBI provocateurs. We're going to talk about it here tonight at the Black People's Podcast with Breadman. We don't fuck around. So make sure you get my likes up. Make sure you share. And make sure you subscribe. It's going down here at the Black People's Podcast. I'm going to go to my chat. I want to make sure everybody's checked in. Let me go to my chat, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got Nina Tay. Nina Tay all day. Huh? We got Mr. B. Bill Sr. in the goddamn chat. Is going down tonight, baby. We're not wasting no time. We got heavy hitters. We got Yogi. We got Yogi in the chat. We got heavy hitters tonight here at the Black People's Podcast. We got Star Jammer. We got John Allen. We're not playing here tonight at the Black People's Podcast with Breadman. What's the damn deal? So let's get those numbers up. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe. I need double digits. Before I start serving up these bodies. Y'all can see I'm in rare form tonight. Look. This how I feel tonight. Huh?
We gonna get this work, nigga. I killed you.
That's how I feel tonight.
We gonna get this work. Hold up.
Huh?
Let me work.
Let me work.
We gonna get this work, nigga. Watch me work.
Let me work tonight, bro. Let me work.
We gonna get this work.
Let me work tonight, bro.
Get this work, nigga. I killed you. Hold up.
That's what type of time I'm on. I swear that's what type of time I'm on tonight, bro. That's what type of time I'm on. That's why I need y'all to get these numbers up. What up, JJ Mack? Long time. It's been a long time. JJ Mack. What's the damn deal? You tuned into the Black People's Podcast. Like I said, we're not gonna waste too much time getting into the show. Tom Brady. Right? I told y'all I'm gonna tell you the truth. The truth about Tom Brady. And see, this topic is very, very near and dear to me. Why? Because I played football for so long. Football overtook half of my life, and I'm a young man. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm heavily invested when I speak on certain stories like this. Disclaimer: I haven't watched a full NFL game or a NFL game since Colin Kaepernick. That's 3-4 years. That's a fact. That's a fact. But I played this game so long, I can report on it and I can talk about it with my eyes closed. So that's why I'm about to talk to y'all tonight, right? Briefly about Tom Brady and the truth about Tom Brady and what y'all really need to know. And I'm not here to ruin anybody's parade. I'm not here to try to drag anybody down. I'm just here to spit hardcore facts. Hardcore facts that y'all should appreciate. Y'all should appreciate where I'm coming from with this one. Those who have played sports, right, who came up playing sports in their lives, they're definitely going to appreciate where I'm coming from. Definitely going to appreciate where I'm coming from. Hear me out. Hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuning into the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. Tom Brady has, as of this past weekend, right, he has accrued every bit of 7 Super Bowls. 7. Every time he went to the Super Bowl, he won. This trumps Michael Jordan. This trumps LeBron, even though these are completely different sports. This trumps Tiger Woods. This trumps any winner you want to think of. It's official. Tom Brady is the greatest winner of all time. That's a fact. You can't get around it. Salute to Tom Brady. But I want to take y'all, I got to take y'all a little bit deeper. I have to take y'all a little bit deeper, and I'll start by speaking on these hardcore truths. Get those likes up. When it comes to sports like football, when it comes to team sport, but especially football, basketball, sometimes baseball, but mainly football, right? When it comes to football, even though it's one of the most racist sports of all, I know because I participated in it over half my life. Here's the truth about football. It's your greatest meritocracy. I'm gonna say that again. Football is the greatest meritocracy. Let me explain. When I say a meritocracy, I mean it describes what America is supposed to be about. Right? Meaning you join forces and you go to battle. You're picked to be on a team with someone who's completely different color than you are. Someone you may hate and have all these stereotypes about. I'm talking about on both sides. Someone who comes from a completely different background than you. Someone who can't relate to anything that you're saying, that you are, or that you're about. Right? But in football, once you put these people on the same team, all of that goes out the window. Because in order to achieve this goal, which is winning, right? We have to team up and join forces and put all those differences out the window in order to achieve victory. And it makes it even more deeper and more serious when you add the pain fact on top of that, meaning we're really going into physical combat. There's really excruciating pain, suffering, turmoil, you see what I'm saying? And hurdles, right, that's going to come with this. And I need you. I need you. Therefore, I have to put aside all of my preconceived notions, stereotypes, dislikes. I gotta put them all away because guess what? I'm about to go to war with you. So believe you me when I say I know what I'm talking about when I say that football, particularly football, is the greatest meritocracy you will ever find in America. It truly represents what we are supposed to be about. Right? Now, here's the thing. Let me bring it back to Tom Brady. When I put this in perspective, right? And then I bring it back to Tom Brady. The truth is, I can acknowledge that you're the greatest winner of all time. I can give you that. I can give you that, Tom Brady, but considering certain facts, right? Considering certain facts, and let me bring up a few receipts. Right? Let me bring up a few receipts. Considering certain facts, Mr. Tom Brady, right? We have to, I, as a black man, I got to examine this a lot closer, and I have to ask myself, does this help me? Does this benefit me as a black man? Because it doesn't matter if you're the greatest winner in the greatest meritocracy ever. Because if you don't represent that meritocracy, if you don't preach about that meritocracy, if you don't live that meritocracy, then you are just as much an enemy to me as everyone else who's oppressing and using the black community, Tom Brady. That's just a fact. We got all kind of receipts with you and Donald Trump, right? Now I'm not hating on you and your who you cool with and who you ride out with, right? Who your friends are, right? I know what type of game this is. But see, here's the thing. I got more receipts. Here's the thing. You see, you was doing certain type of things when the black community needed you, Tom Brady. You were sending out certain signals to let people know where you stood. Let me get that back over here. Don't run. Right? You were sending out certain signals, Tom Brady. Right? When the black community needed you to stand up like Aaron Rodgers did. Aaron Rodgers did it. The other white quarterback, the other really good one, the other white quarterback, Aaron Rodgers did it. He stood up. He stood up for Colin Kaepernick. He spoke on it. He stood up for George Floyd. He spoke on it. He stood up for many black issues in the black community. You, on the other hand, when we needed you to stand up or sit your ass down and don't say nothing. No, Tom Brady. No. You made it a point. You made it a point when people was trying to track you down and ask you about Colin Kaepernick, you had nothing to say. But you know what you did have to show? You wanted to show everybody your Trump hat, right? And your football locker. Huh? These are facts, Tom Brady. So I have to put in perspective. We have to put in perspective exactly who you are and what you mean to the black community. Do you understand what I'm saying? We can't let these type of things slide, go over our head, forget about them. Why? Because you know how to throw a football. You never spoke up for me, and you got all the power in the world. If Tom Brady decided because he has experience, in-depth experience, in not only playing but leading the greatest meritocracy ever. So who better to talk about equality? Who better to talk about how we really need each other to achieve a goal, right? Who better, right? Who better to talk about these things than someone who has benefited off of it every step of the way. I'm talking about Tom Brady. But no, when we needed you, you flaunted the MAGA hat. When we needed you, instead of standing up for Colin Kaepernick, you wanted to show your allegiance. You wanted to show everybody that you was down with Donald Trump. You didn't have to say a word. Huh? A picture really does speak 1,000 words. So I want to caution anybody before you jump the gun and tote this white man as a great winner, before you start listening to this white man about what it takes to be a winner, before you start listening to this white man about what sacrifices he took, what sacrifices he made, you have to remember who he is and who he was for you when you needed him. And this is who he was. He put that MAGA hat right there for the world to see. So y'all can know exactly where he stood when it came to issues in the black community. Right? So I need y'all to remember that, man. I need y'all to remember the truth about who Tom Brady really is. Because what's going to happen is they're going to repackage him. When it's all said and done, and this is going to be the white man who's going to tell America really what it really takes to be a winner, and and he's going to be the poster boy of a stand-up person, of a stand-up guy, the Brady way. All I want to know, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm here asking, and I'm going to move on to the next subject. They talk a lot about the Brady way. It was supposed to be the Patriots way, but this dude balled out so hard, they're calling it the Brady way. So I'm just asking, does the Brady way include justice for black people? Does the Brady way include equality for the black community? Does the Brady way include supporting and holding the black community up high? Does the Brady way include showing the world how much you really do need the black community to win? If you ain't talking about that, Tom Brady, if you ain't talking about that, Tom Brady, then guess what? You need to sit your ass down. You need to sit that ass down. Go ahead, sit that ass down right now. I told y'all I'm going in tonight. I told y'all I'm going in tonight. That's super light. But I can't ignore the obvious. I can't ignore the obvious. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast with your favorite host, Breadman. What's the damn deal? Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. You understand? Before they even start trying to sell that off to the people. You understand? Let's go ahead and call that out right now. Does the Brady way include me and you? Because history, our very, very short history, our very, very short history reveals something a little more different. Shows that you might not be included in the Brady way as a black person. I'm just saying. Moving on. If you're here at the Black People's Podcast, you know what I gotta do, right? You know what I gotta do. If you're tuned in to the Black People's Podcast right now, I want to give you a round of applause. I want to go ahead and give you a round of applause because you could have been anywhere. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to show up. You chose to show up here with Breadman, and for that, I do appreciate you. Make sure you hit share. Make sure you hit like. And if it's your first time here, what I need you to do is hit that subscribe button right now. I need my mods active. I need my mods getting busy. I'm putting up bodies tonight. I'm taking this somewhere nobody else wants to go. Huh? I'm taking this somewhere that nobody is willing to go. And you know me, I got receipts the whole way. Let me grab this thing right here so I can put it in the chat for y'all. Where is it? Jeez, I got so much work. Next on the list, we're going to be moving on to Kyle Rittenhouse. I wanted to get on this last week, but I wanted to wait for the developments, and I think tomorrow is going to be an important day as far as Kyle Rittenhouse. If you don't know who Kyle Rittenhouse is a young white male terrorist, white supremacist terrorist who showed up to the protests after the Jacob Blake shooting, and he went berserk. He killed 2 people. I believe he shot 3. And he's been charged with murder. He killed 2 people at a protest. Bottom line. And he has been charged with murder. Because white supremacy runs so deep and so rampant, he was able to secure a bail, $2 million cash bond bail. So he's been out. But here's the thing. Kyle Rittenhouse is on the run. He's a fugitive now. Would you believe that? The white supremacist who killed 2 people in cold blood. Who y'all told so high. Y'all got all these defenses, right? Y'all got all these and I know what I'm talking about. I got the wall of shame. I got all the comments on how these people gonna tell you, right, that Kyle Rittenhouse is innocent, that those people deserve to die. Right? Well, what's a defense for jumping bail? Because where I'm from, I'm not here to get into my past right now. I'm not here to get in my past right now, but I'm just saying, I know what jumping bail is. I know how that process works. So let me catch y'all up on exactly who Kyle Rittenhouse is. Let me catch y'all up on exactly what his status is right now, because they're trying to hit y'all with the oopty-wop. They're trying to make it seem like it's no big deal for a person who's on a $2 million cash bond, who killed 2 people in cold blood, who's on bail, right? It's no big deal for him to just disappear. To just disappear. I can't post bond for tickets. You feel me? If I go to jail in Houston for tickets, right, and I disappear, I do some shady shit with my address, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna come pick me right back up. They're gonna violate my bail. They're gonna violate my bond. But maybe I'm tripping. Y'all might think I'm making shit up. So let me bring it back. Cause y'all know I get y'all know you know how I get. I get in an angry black man mode. So let me bring it back and show y'all I'm not tripping. We've been doing the work here at the Black People's Podcast with Breadman. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, make sure you hit subscribe. We've been doing the work. Let's go. 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse charged with multiple homicides after a mass shooting during the Jacob Blake protest, the making of a mass murderer. Kyle Rittenhouse, 17, is accused of a single shooting incident during a night of unrest in Kenosha that left 2 people dead and a third person seriously injured. Do you see how they still try to clean this up? How is it a single shooting incident when 2 people and multiple people end up getting shot? That's a mass shooting. They want to hit y'all with the oopty-wop. This news comes from CNN. The Kenosha sheriff got on national television to defend this mass shooter.
A 17-year-old individual was involved in the use of firearms to resolve whatever conflict was in place.
That's one of the ways you make a mass shooter. You make them feel comfortable that as law enforcement, you are on their side. These people don't deserve to breathe. So since the police won't do it, I'll do it. And I'll be a hero. Look, I've been doing the work, man. I'm not lying to y'all when I say I've been doing the work here at the Black People's Podcast. I've been doing the work. That's light. That's just to show you. That's just to show you. See, they've been on the same note since he got arrested. You see, they tried to point out that he was 17 years old, right? They're trying to make it light. That's a mass shooting. They tried to gloss over it. Nigga, you shot 3 people, you killed 2. That's a mass shooting at a protest. They tried to gloss over that first. Now they're trying to gloss over, right? Matter of fact, no. Let me, because I don't want y'all to think. I don't want y'all to think I'm making shit up, bro. I'm not just making things up. Huh? I know what I'm talking about. But let me bring you guys some receipts. Because a lot of people like to get up like, oh, he just talking, he just doing this, he just doing that. So just allow me to bring up a couple of receipts.
For his arrest and increase his bond by $200.
Yeah. Allow me to bring up a couple of receipts, and then I can leave you with my true opinion about this BS. Then I can leave you my true opinion, my true thoughts about this BS. Let me give y'all the real first. Let's go. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast with Breadman. Let's go. Kyle Rittenhouse on the run, a fugitive, and nobody's talking about it.
Kenosha County prosecutors do not know where Kyle Rittenhouse is living. Because of that, they want him back behind bars. He's accused of shooting 3 men, killing 2 of them during the unrest after police shot Jacob Blake. Rittenhouse's lawyers say he's missing as a matter of his safety. Stephanie Haynes explains what is going on.
Kenosha County prosecutors believe Kyle Rittenhouse violated his bond. They want a judge to issue a warrant for his arrest and increase his bond by $200,000. Documents filed Wednesday say 2 Kenosha police detectives went to Rittenhouse's listed address in Antioch, Illinois on Tuesday, and those detectives found someone else living there. Prosecutors say Rittenhouse is supposed to tell the court his new address within 48 hours of changing it. The documents read, quote, "In a criminal case as serious as this one, it is critically important that the court be able to monitor the defendant's whereabouts at all times." And, quote, "Rarely does our community see accused murderers roaming about freely."
Stop right there. Stop right there. Let's stop right there. I don't need to go any further. You got pictures of this man roaming free. Look, he know where he at. He know where he at. He know he had a bar. He had a bar right now, about to get a beer, having a grandiose, good old time. He know exactly where he's at. But here's the key. Here's the key. Here's the key. If the courts don't know where you are, you understand what I'm saying? That's illegal. You're on bond, my G. You're on a $2 million cash bond. And you got the nerve. No, you don't have the nerve. You don't have the nerve. You got the white privilege. You got the white privilege to tell the courts, right? To tell the courts, don't worry about where I am. To tell the courts, I'm gonna stay where I want to stay. I know what the law say, right? Right? And that's cool. You can do what you want to do. You can make whatever choices you want to make in America as an individual. You can do that, Mr. Kyle Rittenhouse. I'm not mad at you. I'm not even mad at you. This ain't even about you. This is about our criminal justice system. Because it had it been me for a misdemeanor on bond, had it been any one of my brothers or sisters, right, on bond for a misdemeanor or a weak-ass felony, nothing like murder, they would have been came and picked your ass up. They would have looked, they'd be like, oh, they not at the address that they got down on here? Okay, shit, call their people up. Oh, they people don't know where he at? Oh, okay, go to their job that they put down on here. Go pick them up. Oh, he not at the job, right? He gave us bullshit information about the job. Go to and they're gonna run through the whole list on that bail sheet, my G. But if I'm listening right, if I'm listening correctly, if I'm listening correctly, they didn't do none of that for Mr. Kyle Rittenhouse. They found out that he was a fugitive. They found out that he was not living where he reported the address that he put on the paperwork. In order to get your bond, you lied about that. They didn't rescind his bond. They didn't go pick him up. Guess what they did, ladies and gentlemen? They called his lawyer. Huh? They called his lawyer. They didn't even start doing no extra work. Those who have hustled, those who have been in the streets, those who have just ran into a stroke of bad luck and had a shitload of fucked up tickets, y'all know what I'm talking about. They'd have been came got you. They didn't do none of that. They didn't send Dog the Bounty Hunter? They didn't send RIP. They didn't send him at them. They politely called his lawyer and said, "Hey, do you mind telling us where your could you please tell us where our defendant is? Well, can you please tell us where the defendant is?" The lawyer was like, Nah, it ain't safe. It ain't safe for us to reveal that information. We ain't telling y'all shit. Guess what? They still didn't go pick him up. This is what I want to know, y'all. I need y'all to help me out. Because I'm not the smartest man in the world. The hearing is supposed to be set for tomorrow. Whether or not they're going to issue a bail for the fugitive who is on the loose right now, Kyle Rittenhouse. They're having a hearing about that tomorrow. Before I move on to the next topic, I just want to ask the people real quick, right? How do you have a hearing or a court proceeding and you don't even go pick him up? You don't even go arrest him. You don't even go put him back behind bars so y'all can refigure this out. Those who have been in the criminal justice system, like myself, we know how this goes. So I'm not speaking out my ass. Anytime something goes awry, like your probation, right? Or your bail or your parole. Your probation or your bail or your parole. When anything goes awry, the first thing you have to do is fucked up. The first thing you gotta do is come back in, baby. Huh? The first thing you got to do is bring your ass back down to this jail and get reprocessed. So I want to know how they having court proceedings on whether you're going to issue a warrant for this fugitive. You don't know where he at. So y'all gonna have a court hearing about that, but you're not gonna bring him back in. Ladies and gentlemen, that is white privilege at its finest. Ladies and gentlemen, that is white supremacy being rubbed in your face. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you all to take note and take notice. I don't miss nothing. So this is for YouTube. I'm doing this for YouTube. I'm doing this for the world, because who knows? We might have a protest tomorrow. We might have a protest next week, right? And Kyle Rittenhouse might show up again, right, to kill more people. So since the public doesn't want to do it, we as a team, we're gonna do it here at the Black People's Podcast. I'm going to put this out as a rebroadcast, and we're putting out an ABP out for Kyle Rittenhouse. If you or anyone you know has seen Kyle Rittenhouse, please report it to your local and federal authorities ASAP. Again, Kyle Rittenhouse is officially on the loose. He's on the run. The American people need to be protected. The black community needs to be protected. So since the United States government won't do it, we as a people, we have to do it. Since the American justice system won't do it, we as a people have to do it. So let's spread the message. Kyle Rittenhouse, by all means, is a fugitive right now, and he's on the loose. So if you or anyone you know have seen or heard anything about Kyle Rittenhouse's whereabouts, please immediately you can contact me here at the Black People's Podcast with Breadman, but most importantly, contact your local and federal authorities immediately. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here at the Black People's Podcast. I told y'all we not playing no games. I told y'all we not playing no games. No games. Huh? Let me go to my chat. Let me go to my chat here. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast with Breadman. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. At Nina Tay all day. What's the damn deal? She says they definitely know where he is. Huh? Salute to my guy Puerto Rock. He says WTF. Yeah. Puerto Rock says, I caught a drug charge. The judge called me a monster and said I don't deserve to be a part of society. Do you see? You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? My people know. My people know what this is. Salute to Mr. C Grab. Mr. C Grab, make sure you hit like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe. He says, I don't understand how you get bond on a murder case, shaking my head. He didn't even have an ankle bracelet. I told y'all I don't have any dumb subscribers. I don't have no dumb followers, bro. I don't have no dumb followers. You can't just throw something our way. You can't pee on our back. You can't pee on our back and tell us it's Kool-Aid, my G. Starjammer, and this is, I agree with this. Starjammer says, and I've heard reports of this as well. Starjammer says he's in a safe house somewhere. Huh? I've heard reports about him being in a safe house. And all of that is fine and dandy. But let me, look, guess what? If that safe house address ain't on that goddamn paper that they filled out for that bond, you got to bring that ass back in. Bring that ass here, boy. Bring that ass back here, boy. I'm just saying that's how I go. Look, tell me what you want. It's no way around that. It's no way. It's no way around that. Bring that ass back here, boy. Huh? Until we figure this out. But what you got to do, we have to arrest you again. We have to reprocess you so we can get this paperwork that's going to be coming out right? Right? So we can get all this paperwork right. Because now shit about to be different and we got to have it on paper. So we got to bring you back in. We have to bring you back in. And for whatever reason, this did not happen. This did not happen with Kyle Rittenhouse. I know why, and you know why. I know why, and you know why. But we cannot sit by, right, and idle. You understand? And let these shenanigans happen right before our very eyes. We have to stand up. We have to stand up. Salute, salute, salute. You tuned in. You tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. I'm going to hit y'all with the power to the people again. I'm trying to keep original music on the podcast. So if anybody has any original music, any original beats, right, any original artists, you understand what I'm saying? We want to promote them. Make sure y'all hit my DM. That's at Breadman 832. That's at Breadman 832 on Instagram. Hit my DM, man. Send me a link. You feel me? Get with me. We're trying to promote new artists. You tune in. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Let's go. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit share. And make sure you subscribe. I got my next topic coming up here. I'm gonna tell y'all about I'm gonna teach y'all the Trumplican tap dance. The Trumplican tap dance. I'm gonna show y'all how that go. And then we're gonna get into the real body bag. The real body bag. FBI provocateurs. FBI provocateurs. Cointelpro. It's still going on. And I got receipts. Let's go.
Look, the power's in the people. Should've asked for equity, but we rather be equal. Let my people go, Prince of Egypt, this the sequel. Could never give up the precious, watch them burn just like Smeagol, it's the Ock. Giving life like an aunt. We went from Chaldea, but ended on Plymouth Rock. We went from Black Tulsa to Section 8 out and watch Judas in the Black Messiah. Them crackers, they want me shot, that's the truth too. Black man magic, I might hit they ass with voodoo. Took the Bible, but left the land. Desmond Tutu, we only blind black at this point. Go grab your who's who. I rep that north side till I die, and that's a blues. Look, I ain't never want the recognition. All praises due, man. We in full submission. Now that I got your attention, you should know you got that juice too. Non-GMO, please don't let them people fool you.
Power to the people. It's power to the people. This is what we doing, man. Let's go. Get them likes up, man. Get them likes up. Make sure you share. And if it's your first time here, I know it's beautiful. Hit that subscribe button right now. Don't ask no questions, right? Just hit that subscribe button right now. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast with Breadman. It's light work. This is what we do, y'all. This is what we do. Huh? Just like that. Just like that. Back to your originally scheduled program. Just like that. Back to your originally scheduled program. Just like that. I want to talk to y'all and I want to teach y'all something. I want to teach y'all something about what I like to call it's called the Trumplican tap dance. This is new, y'all. I made it up. I made it up. No, I'm lying. The founder, you tune into the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you subscribe. If you would like to support the podcast, feel free to Cash App $Breadman281. That's $Breadman281. Or you can PayPal me. At $BreadDaily832. The links are in the chat. And also our super chats. Our super chats are open as well. You feel me? Get up on the screen if you want to stand on it, right? Talk to us in a super chat. Huh? Let me get back to our originally scheduled program. Majorie, her name, she goes by the name of Majorie Green Taylor. Majorine Green Taylor. This is the creator, the originator. Yeah, she's the originator of what I want to call the Trumplican tap dance. Let me get on the Summer Jam screen real quick. Let me get her on the Summer Jam screen real quick. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I do. Let me find Majorie. There she go. Huh? This white bottle of Milka Magnesia. Huh? This whole bottle of Milka Magnesia was running around talking about how the Parkland school shooting was fake. She was running around talking about how 9/11 was fake. She's a proud follower of QAnon. Crazy ass conspirators. Huh? And all that's cool. Again, this is America. You can do what you want. But what you can't do is do all that crazy shit and then try to hop your ass up and lead the country. Then try to hop your ass up, right, and lead the country in education. That's not going to happen, Miss Majorie Green Taylor. That's not going to happen. Huh? They had your ass up there tap dancing because of all the bullshit you said in the past, right? Huh? On behalf of Donald Trump, in the name of Donald Trump. I'm not just talking. And look, I thought this was beautiful. This is a beautiful dance, and I think we are going to be seeing this dance a lot more. That's why I felt it necessary to show y'all how this dance goes. Let me make sure I got my receipts up. Okay, I got a Majorie, right? I got her cover pick now. We're gonna watch. Let's put it on the Summer Jam screen. Let me do this real quick. Let's get her on the Summer Jam screen so I can show y'all exactly what I'm talking about when I say the Trumplican tap dance. It's nasty, y'all. It is nasty. It's a tap dance if I ever seen one, but I want to show y'all so y'all can know exactly how it looks, right? Exactly how it looks. Damn, I didn't write that time down. I got it. So we'll go to the first one. We'll go to the first receipt so y'all can see what a Trumplican tap dance looks like. Let me see. I got my display. Where my display screen at? We got display right here. You tuned in to the Black People's Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. I'm smiling right now. I'm smiling right now. I'm about to get in my bag. I'm smiling right now. I'm about to get in my bag, yo. Exposure. Majorie Green. Let's go. The Trumplican tap dance.
was allowed to believe things that weren't true, and I would ask questions.
Oh, no. Bring that ass back here, girl.
Shown for a plane in the Pentagon.
Like her 9/11 Pentagon.
Bring that ass back here, girl. I got you. We got you right here.
We're at this moment where debate over Marjorie Taylor.
We got you right here.
Accuse me of anything wrong.
We got you right here. Bring that ass here, girl.
And comments that I liked. And
bring that ass. Pay attention to the Trumpet and tap dance.
You couldn't point a finger and accuse me of anything wrong.
Developing now at 6 o'clock, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene on the defense for controversial comments she made that have now gone viral. From claiming 9/11 was staged to denying the horrific events at Stoneman Douglas, Greene has yet to actually make a public apology.
And now she could be held accountable as the House is set to make that critical vote. Let's get right to our D.C. Bureau Chief, Ross Palevo. Ross.
Calvin and Nicole breaking right now. Take a look at this. Live pictures coming to you from the House floor at this moment where debate over Marjorie Taylor Greene is happening right now. Debbie Wasserman Schultz wrote this measure, which could strip Taylor Greene of all of her committee assignments. She and Ted Deutsch playing major roles in this debate. Taylor Greene speaking out, defending herself just hours before.
Why are you supporting red flag gun laws?
After confronting Parkland School shooting survivor David Hogg, even denying the tragic reality of what he and fellow students suffered through.
Mrs. Greene.
Amid a storm of controversy, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene making her defense.
I know the fear that David Hogg had that day. I know the fear that these kids have.
Taylor Greene not directly apologizing, but now saying she suddenly sees the Parkland massacre differently.
School shootings are absolutely real, and every child that is lost, those families mourn it.
On other conspiracy theories,
it's odd there's never any evidence shown for a plane in the Pentagon.
Like her 9/11 Pentagon death denials, Taylor Greene taking this one moment to reverse years of comments.
I also want to tell you 9/11 absolutely happened. I definitely want to tell you I do not believe that it's fake.
But Greene stopping short of taking full responsibility for spreading these lies.
The problem with that is, though, is I was allowed to believe things that weren't true, and I would ask questions about them and talk about them.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you see? Do you see? See, this is a problem, and I know a lot of my black people have the same problem. That's probably why y'all here. This is a problem that I have. Like, I really have this problem in, like, normal life. You can't say no dumb shit like that to me, and I just sit and listen. You're not gonna say, I was allowed to believe certain things. What are you talking about? You promoted these things. You believed in these things. Nobody held the gun to your head. Who allowed you? Who's the belief allower? You see, that's what are you talking about? But this is what they do. And we cannot allow these people to move this way. I was allowed to believe these. What are you talking about? Let's go.
What I regret.
It comes as the House is voting on holding her accountable.
We are going to move forward with this action.
On an action to strip her of her powerful education and budget committee assignments, written and introduced by Florida's Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
She spread cruel conspiracy theories, even claiming the horrific mass school shootings in Sandy Hook and Parkland were staged, and even stalked a young survivor of one of those tragedies, calling him a coward.
Wasserman Schultz saying she was not swayed by Taylor Greene's 11th hour.
Now here's the interesting part, and let me get back up. I'm gonna get another receipt up, right? Here's the interesting part. Yes, a Democrat brought her, you feel me? Brought the charges up, and so because basically what happened was they're like, yo, you're in the White House, and we have you dealing with education. This is dangerous. Right? We can't do this, ma'am. You gotta go. Her own people kicked out. That's what they're not telling you. The Republicans signed on to this as well. To relieve her, right? To relieve her of her congressional duties. Get your ass up out of here. But see, Here it goes a little bit. The tap dance gets better and better. Cause y'all need to know when I say tap dance, it's a real tap dance. So let's fast forward.
They say that things that were offensive in the past.
Let's fast forward. So she has, why is this coming up? So she has basically got up. Y'all saw her. She got up. She apologized, right? She got up. She apologized, right?
Executing prominent.
But here she is. Here she is. Not even a few seconds later, and this is how they sound. And if you allow these people to hit you with the oot-wop, then it's your fault. Listen. And the reason y'all saying, Brad, why you showing us, why you exposing her? Because what I'm trying to tell you is, right, these people are all the same. They're listening to the same talking points. They're taking shit from the same cues. So I'm trying to give y'all the blueprint when you find yourself in the workplace, or you find yourself in public somewhere, or at a restaurant in a certain position, and one of these motherfuckers want to try you. I'm giving you the ammunition. I'm giving you the ammunition to knock that head off real quick. Major E. Green Taylor, we know who you are. We know who you all are. You have to make that link. You have to create that link. So listen, this is how they do, y'all. This is a real thing. This is a real thing. Listen to her, right? I think a day or just hours after that apology, after that tap dance. This still part of the tap dance. Pay attention.
And yesterday, when the Democrats and 11 of my Republican colleagues decided to strip me of my committee assignments, Education and Labor, and the Budget Committee, you know what they did? They actually stripped my district of their voice. I had the greatest opportunity yesterday, and I'm so grateful for it. I got to say what I had done wrong. And do you know how freeing that is? I'm not kidding. I seriously feel blessed by God because I got to do it on a world stage.
I'm going to hit her ass with that homie the clown.
I said things wrong.
Let me bring that back. That's what I'm saying, y'all. We got to stop this. When I cut this back up, I'm going to hit her with that homie the clown, bro. Breadman don't play that. You got to stop. Y'all got to stop this. We got to stop. At some point, it has to stop, y'all.
I got to say what I had done wrong. And do you know how freeing that is? I'm not kidding. I seriously feel blessed by God because I got to do it on a world stage. I got to say, I said things wrong. I believe things that were wrong. And you know what? I'm so happy I got to do that. My district is thrilled with me. People are all over the country are thankful and supporting me. And for that, I'm grateful to them. None of us are perfect. I'm fine with being kicked off of my committees because it'd be a waste of my time. You know who I am. I'm a very hard worker, and I'm proud of it.
Yo, this is hilarious.
So now I have a lot of free time on my hands.
This is hilarious.
I can talk to a whole lot more people. I'm sorry for saying all those things that are wrong and offensive, and I sincerely mean that. And I'm happy to say that. I think it's good to say when we've done something wrong. So yeah, that's easy for me.
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all done seen me do this to people time and time again. Now you seeing it on the main stage. I know what I'm talking about when I say I know who you are. Like I'm not just letting this spew out my mouth like, oh, I'm just no. I really know who you are. I know your tactics. I know who you are. You understand? And so I gotta put my people, man. I gotta put my people on game because we can't allow people to keep hitting us with the oot-wop. But see, here's the thing. This is why I spend time, right, trying to expose stuff like this, talking about stuff like this. Let me clarify why I do this. I'm gonna clarify. Matter of fact, this is gonna take me into my next topic. Let me clarify exactly why I do this, because see, y'all don't know. Y'all have no idea. So I'm gonna show y'all. You tuned in to the Black People's Podcast with Breadman. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and make sure you hit subscribe. Now we about to take it just a little bit more deeper. Roll with me. I want y'all to understand why I'm so invested in exposing the things that I expose. Why I stand on the things that I stand on the way I do. Right? Y'all, because you all don't understand just how sinister and how serious this stuff gets, how deep it really goes. So I'm going to give you an example, right? I'm going to bring you some receipts so we can all remain on the same page here at the Black People's Podcast. Now, y'all know I just did a video. My last live went viral. I gave him a rebroadcast. I put it out a couple of days ago. My shit is on 10 racks right now. I just went viral exposing Charleston White. Yeah, y'all can start sharing. Bring them on in. I just went viral exposing Charleston White. Now, this Charleston White situation reminds me a lot. It reminds me a lot of King Face. I can't get around it. It reminds me a lot of King Face. But see, here's the thing. And I'm going to show you why. Here's a short of me, and this is light work right here. This was light work from last week. I haven't even uncovered the surface. You see what I'm saying? That's how I know I be on the right path. You feel me? Because when I speak on shit, motherfuckers really react. Because that shit really touch you right here. I got the receipts. They hit me immediately. The haters come in droves immediately because the shit I be saying, it be straight to the point, right and exact. And if that shit hit you in your heart and make you feel some type of way. I know. Let me show you what I'm talking about, though, because you would think that, oh, you know, these opinions, that's cool, bro. We see what you be doing. No. Let me show you the reason that I do it. This was me bodying Charleston J. White last week. Here's a clip from the video that went viral. You can go check it out. It's on my channel. Let's go. Just because I ain't never speak on all y'all don't mean I don't know who all y'all are. I'm talking about you, Charleston White. I'm not finna let you try to hit me or my people with the ooh-wop. That's why the first thing I did was put you on up there with that red-ass hat on. I brought some receipts. This man was just on the Queen's Flip show.
I watched the video where you stated, you know, you would tell.
Yeah, I was online one day talking about our Tatiana Jefferson and some more community problems. Social media gangsters got online. They got gangsters talking about what they go do to me. We'll kill you. Nigga, I call the police on you, nigga. Nigga, I call the police on you, nigga.
We know who you are. I'm just saying stand on it. When you put that hat on, it make you stupid. It messes up your sense of culpability. So when you had that hat on, Mr. Charleston White, what you're not telling the people, you was out in Dallas dragging a Tatiana Jefferson. Every time we look up, you dragging your own community. You identified yourself when you put that MAGA hat on. Now I want y'all to hold on. I want y'all to hold on. I want y'all to hold on to your seat, bro. Viewer, right now, viewer discretion is advised. I need you to hold on to your seat because now I'm about to take you somewhere a lot more sinister. I'm finna take you somewhere way more sinister. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want to get up here where I at least have my replies up so I can show y'all, oh yeah, the replies is up. The replies is up. This is what I call the wall. I'm calling this the wall of shame. This is what I call the wall of shame, and allow me to tell you why. I simply exposed Charleston White. for dragging a Tatiana Jefferson, an innocent black woman who was killed in front of a 5-year-old nephew. This is a fact. This is a fact. Let me show y'all some basic fundamentals on the response and on the hate and the vitriol I got for defending a Tatiana Jefferson against Charleston J. White. I need to show y'all how deep and how sinister and how sick this really is. And then on top of that, I need to show y'all how real Breadman and the Black People's Podcast is.
Tuned in.
Look, this ain't nothing new to me. I've been through this before with King Face. Right? When I went after King Face and exposed King Face, R.I.P. King Face. But when I first engaged and went after King Face for the things that he was saying against Ahmaud Arbery and the black community, the same thing happened. I was out there by myself. Look, I was out there by myself. Right? And so believe you me when I say I'm used to this. Because here I do the work though nobody else want to do. This is what I call, I'm finna bring up the wall of shame in a minute. But let me give y'all the basic mathematics of what I'm talking about. Charleston White exposed, we know who you are. This was a couple of days ago. We almost said 10 racks, that's a fact. But I want you to look at the numbers. You see it says Charleston White, Queens Flip, Dallas. It's supposed to say Tatiana Jefferson right there. When you listen to the video, it's an 11-minute video, and I'm exposing Charleston White for dragging a Tatiana Jefferson. Somehow. Would you believe somehow? Huh? 138 people agreed. That's beautiful. I appreciate that, Bread Gang. Matter of fact, let me give y'all a round of applause, Bread Gang, for standing up. Bread Gang. I know who you are too. But this is where things get way more sinister. Would you believe there are 2 times as many people who agreed, who support, who defended Charleston J. White for dragging Tatiana Jefferson? Look, I'm not even talking about the MAGA hat right now. I'm talking about the basic fundamentals. The basic fundamentals of what we're looking at here. That's twice. Damn near, that's almost double. This is what we're dealing with in the black community, man. I'm not playing with y'all. I know a lot of people think this is entertainment. Y'all need to know I take this serious. Let me take y'all to the wall of shame. Let me blow this up. And let me take y'all to the wall of shame. This is what I call the wall of shame, right? I know who you are. This is what I call the wall of shame, because a lot of people had the audacity, and salute to them. A lot of people had the audacity and the nerve and the nuts, right, to comment on them. I asked them all to come on the show. They didn't want to smoke. They didn't want to come on the show. But like haters, like trolls, you feel me? Like I said, I dealt with this with King Face. It's nothing. It's nothing how soon the tables can turn. That's all I'm saying. How soon the tables can turn. That's all I'm saying. So I got to do what I do. When I see coonery, right? When I see people trying to hit my people with the ooty-wop, I got to go in. So let's go to the wall of shame. Here I am by myself. So not only is that 259, right? 259, that's double double the dislikes, right? Here's the more sinister part. Almost 400 comments. Huh? Almost 400 comments. Look, I ain't even gonna put no sauce on it. I'm going to run through the wall of shame with the Black People's Podcast. Right? I'll run through the wall of shame with the Black People's Podcast. But I want y'all to notice, I need y'all to notice the energy that I'm giving back. Huh? My brother, Mr. Wright is my brother, whether Mr. Wright is a fraud or 100, let the man be. You have a whole platform that shouldn't be about another man. No man deserves free promotion like this you're making. Matt more famous, peace, blessings, blah, blah, blah. Fire reply. Let me show y'all the energy. Tatiana Jefferson. Crown. Say her name. Huh? Charleston White, well, who is this? Super Flooring. Charleston White is not a street dude. It went right over your head, and the shoe seems to fit. Just, I want y'all, and look. These are the lighter comments. This is a clown. This is a clown shit, and I've had enough of it. You're next. Enjoy the promo. We appreciate your feedback. Huh? Bro, they're not even showing the more sinister. A lot of these comments they wouldn't even show on here. I'm trying to find them. Matter of fact, let me go back right here. This is where they at. Let me go back right here. I want to show y'all the hate and the vitriol that I received for speaking up for the late Tatiana Jefferson. For speaking up for the late Tatiana Jefferson. I need y'all to see the hate and the vitriol that I be receiving. And I need y'all to see exactly why is it I do this. Richard Williams, this video is so unnecessary. Just another nigga trying to get views off a Charleston White name. And what do I say? Hey, yo, focus. Now say a Tatiana Jefferson. If you find that hard, put these on. High heel, high heel, high heel, high heel, black fist, laughing emoji. Come on, man. I will stand out here by my goddamn self and battle these niggas. Cause I stand on it. I stand on it, my G. Huh? I stand on it. The hate and the vitriol I receive. Just go to the comments. When you get a chance, when you get out, go to this video. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. Go to this video. You see it right there. 359 comments, 259 dislikes. Salute to my bread gang for showing up though. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Let me know that I'm not out here by myself. But I'm trying to show y'all the reason, my main reason is, and this is gonna take me into my last topic. The main reason that I wanted to show you all that because it hit me. I had what you call an epiphany, right? I had an epiphany after doing this video. It finally hit me, right? It finally hit me. I said, damn. I said that it never occurred to me that this was a real thing because I hear people like they say it, they say it sound good, they say it to make it sound good, right? But I had to really think about it. I said, yo, if you really do the numbers, this is why the black community has been held back for so long and will always be held back. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast with Breadman. Make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. This is why we have such a hard time moving forward. Because if you really do the numbers, yes, we're dealing with a whole oppressor. We know who our oppressor is. Right? But and I'm going to continue to show y'all, because we're not being honest with ourselves in the black community, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. For every 10 people, let me get the joke off the screen real quick, because I need y'all to hear where I'm coming from. I really need y'all to see and hear where I'm coming from on this one. Pay attention. For every hold on, let me get back up. Let me cover that up. Let me cover this up. There we go. This is real shit. For every 10 black people that's trying to progress and move forward, for every 10 black people that's fighting against racism, that's trying to take a stance against police brutality, for every 10 black people, would you believe, right? You don't have to believe, I'm showing you the numbers. For every 10 black people, it's 3.5 to 4 that are working against the black community. I'm not saying that's hurting or they gang banging, they doing this, that. No. I'm saying that are putting time and effort into making the opposite thing happen. Listen to what I'm saying. For every 10 people, for every 10 black people, I'm just talking about in-house. For every 10 black people, right, that said Tatiana Jefferson died innocently, there were 3.5 to 4 black people telling you how she deserved to die. For every 10 black people who were telling you that what happened to Breonna Taylor was egregious and unjust, for every 10 black people who were saying that, there were 3.5 to 4 black people who were saying she's a trap queen and deserved the death that she got. I gave you receipts. I showed you only one. I can only get so many. For every 10 black people, for every notice I ain't saying nothing about Trump. But they all got this MAGA hat on. That's the common denominator. For every 10 black people who watched Ahmaud Arbery be lynched, run down and lynched right before our very eyes on social media, there were 3.5 to 4 black people who were saying he shouldn't have been somewhere he didn't belong. He shouldn't have been over there trying to steal. It hurts. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's extremely bothersome for me. Like I lose rest. It affects me physically to know that almost half of my own people are working against me. And that's the main reason that my people can't get no traction. Huh? Now we could talk about everything else, politics, the Trump hat, and I'm about to bring you more receipts. I'm going to show you how it gets more sinister, how this is certain people's job in the black community to do this. But we're now in a time, right, where you got a whole legion of people doing this for free. You got your own people working, almost half of your own people working against you for free. And you go to work every day, right? And I respect you. You go to work every day, I respect you for that. You try to not get distracted, I respect you for that. You try to keep your head straight and really not pay attention to too much of the bullshit. I respect you for that. But if you really want to know, right, why we keep getting killed in the streets, if you really want to know why we keep encountering racism, right, if these things are still bothering you, right now, you need not look any further than your own community. I'm talking about today. I'm talking about right now because this is a real thing. This is a pandemic, just like the coronavirus. Let me get some more receipts out. Now I showed y'all Charleston White. Right? What time is it? I'm gonna wrap this up. I was gonna give y'all Brandace Owens. I'm gonna wait on that. I showed y'all Charleston White. That's just one of them. But y'all remember this what I'm about to do now is really gonna blow you back. You tune in to the Black People Podcast. Make sure you hit like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. The phone lines will be open this weekend, Sunday. I'll be doing a show from Providence, hopefully, and I'm gonna open up the phone lines. I don't have enough time to open up the phone lines tonight. But let me bring this last receipt up so I can bring this all together, just in case y'all think I'm just trying to be salacious, right? Just in case y'all think I'm just trying to sound good. I don't know what a lot of these other people be doing on YouTube. No substance, all talk. Nah, I'm gonna really let y'all eat. You're gonna leave with some bread. You're going to leave with some bread tonight. You tune in to the Black People Podcast. Here's the thing. When I speak on this, I know what I'm talking about. Because you could trace it, again, you could trace it all the way back to the beginning, right, of the Black Power movement. It goes by the name of Cointelpro. I just told y'all about this last week. And I kind of pointed out how, using T.I. and Tiny, yeah, that may have been a reach, but it's a real thing how Cointelpro was a real operation, how Cointelpro is still going on. What would make you think if the government had an operation that was invested on holding the Black movement back? Stifling the Black movement, destroying the Black movement. Why would that program disappear? And so you don't have to listen to me tell you how all of these salacious YouTube people, how all of these people like Candace Owens, King Face R.I.P., Charleston J. White, right? How all of these people are what you call provocateurs. How they're all called provocateurs. Matter of fact, I'll start on the other side. One of them just got arrested. Leader of the Proud Boys. Got outed.
As a prolific informer.
Pause that. Got outed. Stop right there.
With a stunning story.
Got outed. He got outed as an FBI agent. The leader of the Proud Boys got outed as an FBI agent. As an FBI informant. That's an agent. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cointelpro. But you have to ask yourself, what the hell is an FBI informant doing being the leader of the Proud Boys? See, I keep it funky. When I bring the information, I'm gonna bring it to where you ain't got no out. This is not biased information because I'm gonna come right back home. I'm finna bring it right back to the crib. But this just show you I know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a real thing. Pay attention. The leader of the Proud Boys just got exposed as being a FBI informant.
about the Proud Boys, the violent, Trump-supporting, far-right hate group that took part in the Capitol insurrection 3 weeks ago. Reuters revealed Wednesday the group's leader, Enrique Tarrio, has a past as a prolific informer for federal and local law enforcement, repeatedly working undercover for investigators. Reuters cites the transcript of a 2014 court hearing where a prosecutor argued for a reduced sentence for Tarrio in a case by telling the judge, quote, "I've never had a client as prolific in terms of cooperating in any respect." He's talking about cooperating with the government. The news comes just over 3 weeks after Tarrio was arrested in Washington prior to the insurrection for burning a Black Lives Matter banner at a historically black church in Washington, D.C. during a December protest. Tarrio also faced weapons charges because he had illegal high-capacity magazines of ammunition on him at the time of the arrest. Enrique Tarrio has led the Proud Boys since 2018. For more, we're joined by Aram Roston, investigative journalist at Reuters. His exclusive report is headlined, "Proud Boys leader was prolific informer for law enforcement." So, Aram, talk about the significance of what...
Now, we're just going to stop right there. We're just going to stop right there because need I say more? Ontario was a prolific informant for the FBI. Facts. Facts, facts, and facts. He's been putting in work. He's been putting in work for the government. The FBI is a government agency. So basically, a leader of a white supremacist group was employed by the U.S. government. I don't have enough time to tell y'all why and how tonight, but that's why we're gonna have plenty of episodes. I'm just scratching the surface. I'm just scratching the surface, and this last receipt is gonna blow y'all mind. It's gonna bring it all together. Sometimes you got to take people back because, a lot of times people forget. Sometimes you got to go back. You got to go back to your own backyard, right? So here we are in 2021. I've already showed you how a leader of the white supremacist group, the Proud Boys, has been outed and exposed as a FBI informant, an agent. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, this is Cointelpro. This is Cointelpro. But allow me to take you a little step further, because in order to bring things in perspective, sometimes you gotta take things back. Sometimes you gotta take it back a little bit, right? So I don't know if you remember a little group that went by the name of the Black Panthers, who were eviscerated by the FBI and Cointelpro. Well, I'm going to show you how easy and how serious, right, it is for government agencies to fund, to promote, and to back some of these provocateurs. Charleston J. White is allegedly, I have to say allegedly, he's an alleged government provocateur. Candace Owens is an alleged governmental provocateur. Do you understand what I'm saying? King Face, I got the receipts, was an alleged governmental provocateur. You see, these things still go on. You ever go back to those old clips and you see Martin Luther King, you see Malcolm X, right? Black people, famous black people debating on the main stage, on the world stage, right? About police brutality and discrimination. Imagine, it's still a debate, but it was a major, it was a debate. We didn't have all the cell cameras, the cell phones, and this and that. They was really having intellectual debates about whether racism still exists or not, while they had Jim Crow laws going on at the same time. And guess what would happen? They would have people who look just like me, who look just like Malcolm X, who look just like Martin Luther King, to pull some shit out their ass. Anything. Just to be a counter, right? A hurdle, or to show the rest of the world that, see, one of these black people disagree. They don't all feel like this. These are what you call hired governmental provocateurs. It's done to water down your voice. And what's so sick, what has become so sick and so sinister in 2021 is it's not just for the mains, it's just not just for cameras no more. These provocateurs, these governmental provocateurs, now have real dummies following them on social media. For every 10 black people, 3.5 to 4 black people, do you understand what I'm saying, follow suit with the provocateur, which makes it extremely dangerous for the black community. Look, I'm gonna show y'all this last receipt, and then I'm gonna tuck y'all in because it's 10 o'clock where I'm at. And I can spend like 7-8 hours on this. Let me tell you, I'm just scratching the surface. But just to remind people and show people how serious this is, there was a man that came out in the early, I think it's the early 1970s. And he told this story. It was a black man. He told this story about being part of what we know now is Cointelpro, being a governmental provocateur, and then also like really getting gully with it and really putting in work against the black community, along with the basics, giving up information to the FBI so they can use it against the black community. Let me stop talking. Allow me. Allow me. Here we go right here. I'll let the man speak for himself. This is not a joke. We're still dealing with the same thing. This is not for play, ladies and gentlemen. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast. Pay attention. This is not a joke.
The pay was always in cash.
Perry, also known as Ed Riggs, also known as Bill Perry, also known as Othello. How were you paid?
The pay was always in cash. Cash, and you would sign a card. It would go like this. A rendezvous or a drop-off point would be picked out either by yourself or the agent. You would meet the agent there. Usually it would be in a vehicle. You get in the vehicle, he would hand you the money. He would tell you first to count the money. He would tell you the amount while you counted it. If the amount was there, he would then bring out a card. On that card would be for the week of such and such. In other words, the week was dated. So-and-so has been paid the amount of. Then you would sign the card, and then the agent would sign the card. The reason for this is that if all of a sudden the IRS became very interested about where you were getting all this extra money from, you could always tell them to go back to the Bureau, and the Bureau would have your cards on file.
I see. Were there such things as bonuses?
Oh, yes.
What were they paid for?
Bonuses were paid for, suppose while you were meeting with, or you were at a meeting with Bobby Seals, Chulai of the Red Army happened to come to the meeting too, which is something which would be a new development. That's bonus time.
In other words, a hot piece of information.
Hot piece, very hot piece.
Pay attention. Pay attention. You have to ask yourself, let me pause.
Did you ever suffer pangs of conscience?
You have to add in, right? You have to add in our progression in society. You have to add in progression in technology. You have to add in progression of laws. So that don't mean this gonna stop. It's just going to be enhanced. These type of programs are just going to adapt. Pay attention.
Quite a few times. Quite a few times. I still suffer pains of conscience. I suffer from the fact that a lot of people trusted me and I misused that trust. I suffer from the fact that a lot of information that I gave out was the undoing of certain groups or certain people.
4 minutes and 45 seconds.
I suffer from the fact that...
we don't care about your suffering. Let's talk about what you did to the black community.
Look, you yourself just got through saying that the DLA was involved in criminal activity. What's wrong with wanting to put them in prison? How would you answer them?
I would answer them this way. First off, we have to understand why they did what they did. But I'm not even gonna go off into that psychological hoo-ha. What I'm gonna say is, when you become just as bad as the people that you go after, then there's nothing gained and a whole lot lost.
You also were active in the infiltration of many cultural groups. Before we go into that step by step,
Cultural.
How
Cultural.
research and
Black
study
groups.
did the FBI engage in of black culture in the late 60s?
A great amount.
Give me an idea.
From the thing is, I can. They have a file on every type of magazine that blacks read. They have a file on the music. Music, dance, theater, actors, comedians, you name it, man.
And they would actually study these different...
Yes. Oh, yes, definitely.
What would they do with music?
To understand the people, you have to understand the culture. To infiltrate, you have to understand. You had a lot of so-called white liberals that were infiltrating the so-called black groups, using the information that they had gathered from the studies of blacks.
Pay attention.
You mean just to understand the behavior pattern of our people?
Oh, yeah, I can, Will Heaton could name out some jams of Miles Davis that I hadn't even heard of.
Pay attention.
He could name off, they go into details that we probably would overlook. Will Heaton used to meet me in different places. You know, Will Heaton, that was one of my supervising agents. There is a certain bar in the Los Angeles area where people into black cultural things met, and Will Heaton used to meet me there. And he would go into very long and tiring conversations with some very articulate brothers about culture, African culture, Afro-American culture.
Tell me about some of the cultural organizations that you infiltrated and what you did.
PASLA, Mafunde, Watts Writers Workshop, which they had.
The Watts Writers Workshop?
Yes.
Do this man look like he lying?
Watts Writers Workshop, which was one of the oldest established black writers workshop.
That place was burned down.
Yeah. The Bureau had it burnt down.
How do you know that?
I know because I participated. I did the arson.
You burned down the Watts Writers?
Yes.
Why did they want it to go?
At the time, funding had been cut to the workshop, had been cut out, but it looked like there was a possibility of a grant being given back to the workshop. And if there was no theater, there would be no grant.
How did you do it?
2 cans of kerosene, Purex bottle, gasoline, and a flare, highway flare.
Why didn't you use more sophisticated stuff?
Oh, no. No. You're never overly sophisticated. It's too obvious.
Yo, this is every time I watch this shit blow my mind, bro.
Maybe somebody in the neighborhood that got kicked out of the theater at one time got mad and came and burned the damn theater up, that kind of thing.
But you were involved in this theater? I mean, did it get to you at all what you were?
Hey, man, that got to me a great deal. I love that theater. I built the stage.
You built the stage?
Oh, yeah. When I got to the workshop, the stage that had been, the original stage that had been built needed an extension on it. The original part of the stage was in terrible condition. They had no lighting system. I put the lighting system in myself. I put the stage in myself. Man, that was a stage, man. And that was a theater. It's a nice theater.
Now, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna stop right there because that point right there encapsulates where I need to take my people right now. Let me get Mr. Charleston J. White up again. You know, because so many people keep trying to hit me and tell me, you know, oh, he did this, he did that for the community, he did this. I'm still doing the research. It's mighty hard to find, but I got people hit me up telling me, you know, oh, he did this for the black community, he did this, he did that. Okay. Well, that's why it was important for me to show you Mr. Perry. That's why it was important for me to show you how your own people can be in your own community claiming to be building, claiming to be helping and pushing you forward. Right? But then you see him say some foul shit. You see him or do something crazy like, yo, why would you call Breonna Taylor a trap queen? They say, I'm just trying to get clout. I'm just trying to get clout. You know what I'm saying? It's a stunt. They give you whatever excuse. I'm just trying to bring attention to the cause. Then you jump out the window and you do something else crazy. Hey, yo! Why would you put the MAGA hat on and then go out there and say something like that against your people like that? Why would you do that against your second time? They say, chill. We just trying to get the attention. We just trying to. But he building, right? Right? He building. He building for the community, right? Right? I just had to show the people. I just had to show the people how this is nothing new. This blueprint, this what we dealing with, is nothing new. And we're doing the hard work here at the Black People's Podcast. You understand? And it's gonna be an extremely long road because what I just did here tonight was I exposed the real Cointelpro. So them numbers ain't gonna go up. You best believe they're watching right now. I just exposed, I'm tapping into the real Cointelpro right now. Those who know I'm finna go with this. And it ain't no conspiracy. All the numbers support it. I got droves. Look. I got droves of receipts. The numbers support it. This is the real Cointelpro. You tune in to the Black People's Podcast with Breadman. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit share, and if it's your first time here, make sure you hit subscribe. I want to take my time out to read out my super chats and my donations. I appreciate everybody's support. all your views, all your likes, all your shares, especially your donations and your contributions. If you would like to support the show, feel free to Cash App $Breadman281. That's $Breadman281. Or you can PayPal at BreadDaily832. That's BreadDaily832. And we have our Super Chat open as well. Right? I want to go to my Cash App first. All right, let's go to my Cash App first. I think we got a little something in there. All right, let me go. Salute. Let me get up. Where we at? There we go. Salute to Nina Tay all day. Huh? I appreciate your support, Queen. Pay attention. This is what we're doing at the Black People's Podcast. Pay attention. This is what we're doing at the Black People's Podcast. Right? Let me roll through the PayPal. Good. Let me roll through the Super Chat. We good. Look, I appreciate everybody's support. Man. You understand? We are a growing podcast, but those who know. Y'all see what we're doing. You see what we're doing, and it's not for play. We not messing around here. Now, don't get me wrong. We have fun. We do have fun here. At the Black People's Podcast. You feel me? The rebroadcast gonna be fire, and the next few shows I got coming up are definitely gonna be fire. But if you're tuned in, this is the place to be. You understand? And I just want to take the time to thank all my supporters and thank all my contributors. Salute to Black Jade. Salute to Nina Tay. Salute to Porto Rock. Huh? Salute to BV4, Raymond. Huh? Salute my guy. That's King Raymond. Salute to Low Fat. Huh? Salute to all my contributors that ride with me. Salute to John Allen. Huh? Y'all know this was relatively light for the night. Really, really light work. You understand? I'm still trying to work it out behind the scenes to figure out a way to come to y'all a little bit more regularly. Y'all know I like to overproduce. You see what I'm saying? But I got a lot more content coming to y'all. I appreciate everybody's support. I'm gonna play a couple of tracks before I get out. I'm gonna play a couple of tracks. Both of them gonna be from Akbar. Right? We're going to go, we're going to do this for the ladies because one of the beautiful things I love about my channel and my podcast is that it is not a sausage fest. You are not going to show up, right, and hear a bunch of dudes, right, talking to each other on some yes man type of vibe. That's not what we do here at the Black People's Podcast. That is lame and that is whack. I don't support that. I come from a different school of thought. You understand what I'm saying? And so I take pride in that our demographics and our numbers say that we are probably right now about 60-40, if not 50-50, with the female to male ratio here at the Black People's Podcast. So for that, I am very, very, very proud of, and I want to give y'all, right? I want to give y'all a round of applause for that, man. I appreciate y'all. Huh? We gotta stick with that. Right? So with that said, I want to get a track on for the queens. I'm probably gonna go ahead and play this video. I'm gonna show the video as well, right? And I need y'all to drop the crowns, man. Drop the crowns for the queens. You feel me? Drop the flowers. Drop all that sweet shit for the females that's tuning in to the Black People's Podcast, man. Make sure y'all hit like, make sure y'all hit share. Salute to Akbar, man. I'm gonna get that interview on here soon, man. I just gotta link up with this cat, man. This is what we doing, though, man. We trying to find original music. You understand? So we can keep these lives up, man. You feel me? Y'all know we made Segway, and I don't know if y'all been peeping the the numbers, man. The numbers been running up. So now what we have to do is try to find, original music You understand? That's going to push us forward. So I'm gonna cap off. With power to the people, man, and we're gonna be up out of here. You feel me? It's Tuesday. You feel me? I want y'all to get back to the money. Get on your grind. Stay safe out there, and stay plugged in. Stay plugged into the channel. Y'all know I be working my magic behind the scenes. If you want to follow me on Instagram, right behind the scenes, you can follow me at Breadman832. That's Breadman832 on Instagram. Y'all can follow me there. You feel me? I be up, you know what I'm saying? I be up on there during the week, you feel me? On some behind the scenes type shit. So y'all make sure y'all go follow my my IG, man. You feel me? But this was a damn good show. I didn't get all the information out that I wanted, but I got a lot. Like I said, I'm just scratching the surface, and we have to be careful on how we approach it. We see what we can do, but when you start revealing too much, you feel me? They're gonna try to pull you back a little bit. You understand? So y'all continue to share when y'all see my videos up. Make sure y'all sharing. I need the bread game to stay strong. Stand on your square. You understand what I'm saying? Stay hitting them likes. You understand what I'm saying? The comments can be stressful. I don't mind. I can take these niggas on by myself. I ain't tripping on that. But make sure y'all always hitting those likes, and make sure y'all sharing. You feel me? And again, I appreciate your support, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Dang, how do I get this down? I'm gonna leave y'all with this dang on power to the people, man. And we gonna be out just like that. I love y'all, man. Y'all hold it down. Salute.
For his arrest and increase his bond by $200,000. Police detectives went to Rittenhouse's listed address in Antioch, Illinois on Tuesday, and those detectives found someone else living there. Prosecutors say Rittenhouse is supposed to tell them.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Juice.
Can you dig it?
Juice. Juice. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. You got that juice. You got that juice. You got the juice. You got that power. Yeah, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. In the streets mobbing, repping good over evil. Look, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. Burning and a looting, repping good over evil.
Look, the power's in the people. Should've asked for equity, but we rather be equal. Let my people go, Prince of Egypt, this the sequel. Could never give up the precious, watch them burn just like Smeagol is the ox. Giving life like an ankh. We went from Chaldea, but ended on Plymouth Rock. We went from Black Tulsa to Section 8 out and watch. Judas in the Black Messiah, them crackers, they want me shot. That's the truth too. Black man magic, I might hit they ass with voodoo. Took the Bible but left the land. Desmond Tutu, we only blind black at this point. Go grab your who's who. I rep that north side till I die, and that's a blue clue. Look, I ain't never want the recognition. All praises due, man. We in full submission. Now that I got your attention, you should know you got that juice too. Non-GMO, please don't let them people fool you.
Power, yeah, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. In the streets mobbing, repping good over power.
It's funny to me how y'all going so hard for somebody y'all don't even fucking know. It's weird to me.
Power's in the people.
You know what I mean? I've been saying this shit forever. Like, y'all niggas get mad with
Juice.
Can you dig it?
Juice.
Listen, the reality also is this. Any policy that will benefit black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people.
power's in the people. Should've asked for equity, but we rather be equal. Let my people go, Prince of Egypt, this the sequel. Could never give up the precious, watch them burn just like Smeagol is the ox. Giving life like an aunt. We went from Chaldea, but ended on Plymouth Rock. We went from Black Tulsa to Section 8 out and watch. Judas in the Black Messiah, them crackers, they want me shot. That's the truth too. Black man magic, I might hit they ass with voodoo. Took the Bible, but left the land. Desmond Tutu, we only blind black at this point. Go grab your who's who. I rep that north side till I die, and that's a blues clue. Look, I ain't never want the recognition. All praises due, man. We in full submission. Now that I got your attention, you should know you got that juice too. Non-GMO, please don't let them people fool you.
Power, yeah, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. In the streets mobbing, repping good over evil. Look, power, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. Burning and a looting, repping good over evil. Look, truce.
Look, if Mike Tyson takes care of Roy Jones, then I think I deserve to get in the ring next and display my skills to the world and show the world that I'm still deadly. Ah! I definitely think that it's going to be my footwork and my hand speed that's going to be the X factor.
Live on YouTube, feels good to be back. I have not done YouTubes in a few years.
Yeah, white woman's probably the only one who will tolerate your smug ass. Yeah, I was your white woman for 11 years. Couldn't have started that damn company without me. Hell, I worked my ass off.
Called into the Gotti show because Hassan Campbell was on the show. Do you ever say to yourself sometimes, well, shit, I took these niggas' lives, but I really should have killed this nigga African Bambaataa? Do you ever feel bad for that sometimes, taking other black men's lives instead of your victimizer?
No, not at all. No, not at all. No, not at all. This is the game that niggas want to play. It shows how weak niggas is. And jealous niggas is. That's some sucker shit. The question that you bitch-ass niggas should be asking is, yo, how many guns could I bring to this event right here?
I'm not talking to no other bitch-ass niggas. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm talking to you, nigga.
I gotta get you out of here, Breadman. I'm not doing this tonight.
You said a lot of spicy shit on the Gotti show, so I'm giving you an opportunity to redeem yourself, nigga.
Nigga, I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to. Nigga, I ain't scared of you, nigga.
Nigga try to block me right now. Huh? Stop playing with me, bro. Y'all know what that is? That's a body. I don't care what you niggas say.
Can you dig it?
Juice. 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 Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. You got that, you got that juice. You got that, you got that juice. You got that, you got that juice. You got that, you got that, you got that power. Yeah, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. In the streets mobbing, repping good over evil. Look, power, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in people, burning and the looting, repping good over evil.
Look, the power's in the people. Should've asked for equity, but we rather be equal. Let my people go, Prince of Egypt, this the sequel. Could never give up the precious, watch them burn just like Smeagol, it's the Ock. Giving life like an Ankh. We went from Chaldea, but ended on Plymouth Rock. We went from Black Tulsa to Section 8 out and watch. Judas in the Black Messiah, them crackers, they want me shot. That's the truth too. Black man magic, I might hit they ass with voodoo. Took the Bible but left the land. Desmond Tutu, we only blind black at this point. Go grab your who's who. I rep that north side till I die, and that's a blues clue. Look, I ain't never want the recognition. All praises due, man. We in full submission. Now that I got your attention, you should know you got that juice too. Non-GMO, please don't let them people fool you.
Power, yeah, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. In the streets mobbing, repping good over evil. Look, power, power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. Yeah, the power's in the people. Burning and the looting, repping good over evil. Look.